Good day, ma'am. So, this is our presentation about gifted, talented person. So, we choose Agatha Christie. So, Agatha Christie is born on September 15, 1980 in Torquay, United Kingdom. She died on January 12, 1976 on Winterbrook, United Kingdom.
Theater. She is the only female dramatist ever to have three plays running simultaneously in London's West End. She is the only crime novelist to achieve equal and international fame as a dramatist. The first stage Poirot was Charles Laughton. When she adapted four of her Poirot novels for the stage, she dropped Poirot completely. Of her own work, her favorite play was Witness for the Prosecution. Childhood and youth. In her early years, she didn't go to school but was educated by her mother and succession of governesses. As a girl, she played Colonel Fairfax in Gilbert and Sullivan's The Women of the Guard. She would perform in mature theatrical at Rockington Country in Turkey. In her late teens, she studied in Paris to be a classical musician but was too nervous to perform.
So, during her time, she traveled the First World War. She worked first as a bad nurse in Torquay's Red Cross Hospital, then joined the new hospital pharmacy as an assistant dispenser, thus acquiring her knowledge of poisons. On her 13th April in 1917, she passed her apothecary exam in London and qualified as a dispenser. On her holiday home in South Devon, Greenway, was requisitioned by the U.S. Coast Guard during the Second World War. In a bust of the Agatha Christie sits on a grey Kerry Green Torquay, it was created by Dutch artist Karl van Den Booms Cairns and unveiled by Christie's daughter Rosalind Hicks in 1990, a century after the writer's birth.
So Room 411 at the Pera Palace Hotel in Istanbul is dedicated to Christie. She is said to have written part of Murder on the Orient Express. The room has pictures of her and many copies of her books. One of her life's passions was music. Her favorite composers were Elgar, Sibelius, and Wagner.
So she wrote her first detective novel, The Mysterious Affairs at Style, after a bit with her sister Madge. The Mysterious Affairs at Style earned her pricey sum of $25. She is the only crime writer to have created two equally famous and much-loved characters, Hercule Poirot and Miss Marple. She described the mystery of the Blue Train as easily the worst book I ever wrote. She wrote this while in the Canary Island. The murder of Roger Ackroyd was the first Christie novel to be published in France by Editions Du Masqué in 1927. In her 1942 Miss Marple novel, The Body in the Library, she mentions herself by name. She wrote an entire book over one weekend, Absent in the Spring by Larry Westmacott. She was the first crime writer to have 100,000 copies of 10 of her titles published by Penguin. On the same day in 1948, a Penguin Million.
So, question number 1. What do you think this character is gifted? Identify the gifted characteristics of this character.
So, Agatha Christie's incredible success as a writer comes from her unique combination of gifts. Her stories are bursting with creative ideas and twists, showing her imaginative mind. She was a master observer, noticing tiny details that others missed, which
which she used to build her mysteries, she was also a brilliant logician, using her sharp mind to solve puzzles and unravel crimes in her stories. Even when facing challenges, she never gave up, showing her determination to succeed. These qualities, combined with her unique perspective on the world, make Agatha Christie a truly gifted writer.
Okay, thank you. So question number 2. Describe the ways in which the character's giftedness manifests and how people around the gifted child respond to child's characteristics.
In Agatha Christie stories, gifted characters like Hercule Poirot show exceptional talents, such as sharp observation or problem-solving skills. These characters often feel isolated because their abilities set them apart from others. People around them can react in various ways. They might admire and respect the gifted individual, or they might feel jealous or confused. This mix of admiration and misunderstanding creates interesting dynamics and conflicts in Christie's tales.
Okay, thank you. Next question number 3. In which profile of gifted individuals does this character fall? The successful creative undergrad at risk twice exceptional autonomous learner. Explain your answer.
Agatha Christie, renowned as the Queen of Mystery, could be seen as fitting into the autonomous learner profile of gifted individuals.
Next question. The factors in the story were helpful and harmful to this character's giftedness. What were the consequences brought about these factors to the character?
So in Agatha Christie's stories, factors that impacted the characters' giftedness including their personal traits, circumstances, and relationships. So there is 2 factors. Helpful factors, strong analytical skills, keen observation, and a sharp mind enable the character to solve complex mystery effectively. So harmful factors, personal flaws such as arrogance or overconfidence and difficult relationships with others could hinder their progress or lead to mistakes. These factors often lead to either successful resolutions of cases or complications and challenges that had to be overcome.
Last question. As a future of teacher, how would you handle students with the same characteristics as this character?
So, as a future teacher, students like Agatha Christie are quite observers with sharp minds and a love for solving puzzles. I encourage her creativity through writing, art, or quite problems that require critical thinking skills. So, I'd be patient, supportive, and let her shine in their own or her own unique way. So, remember, every student is different, and with little understanding and encouragement, they can all achieve great things with disciplines and skills of practice. That's it. Thank you.
So that's all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.